Okay, y'all, what a wild few weeks it has been. And yes, you saw it in the title up there. My R1T, it is fixed, finally. But there's a lot more to this story, and we're gonna unpack that in this video right here. So what's up, YouTubers? It's your girl Shannon from Evie and Chill. And first off, I must start with an apology. I took things a smidgy bit too far in one of my most recent tweets. And I've told y'all from the beginning, I want to keep things transparent. I like to keep it real with y'all. So sometimes in light of things, I must do what all of our great government officials do when they make a mistake, and I need to apologize. So Rivian, I am sorry. I sent out a tweet recently that might have been just a little bit too dramatic in nature. So let's go ahead, let's dive in. Also in today's video, you are spending an exciting day with me as a stay-at-home mom. We are running some errands. We have to go drop off a few donations. You can see our bag of donations there. We have to make some Amazon returns, and then we have to pick J3 up from preschool. So let's hop in and let's get driving because preschool is over real soon. Also, people, as I get in this vehicle, I am only getting more pregnant every day. Like, every day I'm getting bigger and bigger. Like, this bowling ball here, people, whew, it is like a 12-pounder. I hope I'm giving birth to a 50-pound baby because I'm packing on the pounds. But anyways, watching me get into the vehicle, even in kneel mode, people, like, it is a stretch for me to get my leg up there. Like, I'm out of breath just trying to like hop up in here. We got to get some running boards on this truck real soon. It's kind of like watching a corgi get on a couch. Like, watching that struggle is cute because you're already on the couch and you have longer legs because you're a human. But to me, like, watching me get in the truck is probably cute because I'm adorable. But people, it is a struggle nonetheless to get in. But hopefully we should have some running boards coming in soon. That's going to be a future video here. But okay, let me get back to like the whole purpose of this. And we're going to drop off our donations first. I think that would be like the most time efficient here. Okay, so a few months ago, y'all know the underbody liner of the Rivian fell off. So I reached out to Rivian Service Center. I said, hi, please help me. Basically, they gave us two options. Option uno, we could bring it to the service center that's in Boston for them to look at. Now, Boston, we live in Rhode Island. Boston is like 2.5 hours one way. We were looking at a 5-hour day just to have the underbody liner looked at. Now, option B would be to bring it to a certified Rivian repair shop, and the closest one to us was an hour away. So, okay, that made sense. We'll do option B. So we took it there, and y'all, this service center was nice. Like, it was beautiful. They had Rolls Royces, Lambos, Ferraris. Like, my Rivian, I love it. It is nice. It's a luxury truck. But these vehicles that they were working on were next level. I was a little jelly, to be honest. But they put it up. They like jacked the truck up. They let us look underneath it. They gave us a quote. They said it would be $1,240.99 to repair. Honestly, to me, I didn't feel like the quote was that bad. However, I was really hoping that it would be covered under warranty. So with that quote, I reached out to Rivian again, and it just so happened that we were going to be leaving on a spring break trip, and we figured the timing would be perfect. We'll go out of town, we'll swing by Rivian in Boston, drop the truck off for a week, and then when we come back on Sunday, we'll swing by Boston again and we'll pick our truck up on our way back home from our vacay. Sounded like a great plan. And then we figured while Rivian was gonna have it, we wanted them to look at a few other items too. So I had like a list of service repair items. I'll talk about that in a few minutes. And I wanted them to rotate and balance the tires. So hoping again, everything was covered under warranty, rotating and balancing the tires was gonna be $100. That was the estimate they gave us. That sounds like a deal to me. I'll take it. We said we'll be back on Sunday. And also the Rivian Service Center was like really nice inside. It was a little different than Tesla. You know, Tesla's like really sparse and white. The Rivian Service Center on the inside, they incorporated a little bit more color. It was really kid friendly. They had puzzles. Bathrooms were clean. Don't ask me how I know that. But again, the people were super nice. They even let us look at an R1S. Like, we got to go inside of it and play around. It was real cool. I want one. But anyways, okay, so we dropped the truck off and we said, hey, we'll be back on Sunday. Y'all will have it for a week. everything will be able to get done. We were on the same page. And the Rivian Service Center is closed on Sundays. So they said, hey, we'll just put the key card in the gear tunnel. Can't get better than that. I mean, talk about service, people. So it gets better than that because these people were constantly in communication with us. Like Monday through Thursday, we got a phone call every day from them on our vacation saying like what they were doing, what they were working on. Everything was on plan, on target for pickup on Sunday. So we're out there, we are just living our best life on vacay. But Thursday rolls around and we did not get a call from Rivian. We did not. However, I did get a phone call from Cambodia. Cambodia, people, I don't know about you. I don't know anyone in Cambodia. Typically, if another country is calling me, I think they're either trying to like sell me an extended car warranty, or maybe it's one of those like African princes trying to give me $1 million. Side note, I already have my prince. I'm not looking for another. So anyways, when Cambodia called, scam alert, that's what's going off in my brain. I'm not answering that. So anyways, I'm thinking it's a scam. They didn't text, they didn't leave a voicemail. So Saturday rolls around, we are still living our best life. We're at Hershey Park, we're eating chocolate, getting diabetes. I guess the proper way to say it is diabetes. So we're just eating chocolate, but we did not get another phone call from Rivian. However, Cambodia called us again. Again, I'm not answering because in my mind, hello, it's a scam. As far as I'm concerned, like we are on track for Sunday's pickup. So Sunday morning, we get in the car, we're driving to Boston. Like it's a little out of our way to go home, but like that's what we had planned on. And people, like it's spring break, there's some traffic. So we get to the Rivian Service Center. Again, they're closed, it's Sunday, we know this. We planned for it, the key is gonna be in the gear tunnel. We get there, the first thing we do is we get out and we look under the truck, and guess what? The underliner is still missing. Okay, hang on one second. Let me get these donations out. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So we get there, the underbody liner is missing. How did this happen? Rivian has had it for a week. Now, for context here, people, J2 and I, we have been married for almost 10 years. Almost 10 years, that is a long time. A good time though, hey. But in those 10 years, people, like we've had some difficult times in our relationship. We have walked through the wilderness. So I've seen him mad. But people, this time, like he was real mad, like real mad. He was not happy. And I mean, hey, we drove out of our way thinking the truck was ready. I was not happy either. I'm pregnant, I had to pee. I couldn't even go inside to pee because again, it was closed, but that's on me and my bladder. I just wanted to have 2 vehicles again. So J2 hops inside the truck. He calls Rivian. Again, they're closed, so we can't talk to those people. We call the Rivian Service Corporate, and they don't really know what's going on, of course, like they're the corporate center, but they go in our file, they see the notes, they see that we've been in constant communication with Rivian every day, Monday through Thursday. They see they were supposed to have reached out on Friday and Saturday. They're not completely sure what's going on either. So long story short, we get in the car, we start driving home without the truck. So we all in the Tesla, and my emotions got the best of me. I sent out a tweet. You can see it. This is the tweet right here. Basically, I got a little emotional and said, this isn't the service I was expecting. I don't know if I want to continue being a Rivian owner. I mean, in the moment, yes, I was thinking for a luxury truck, I was kind of expecting better service, but again, way too emotional, way too dramatic. So Rivian, RJ, I am truly sorry about that. Okay, now let me tell you what happened from there. Monday, the next day, J2 calls up the Rivian Service Center and is like, yo, what's up? What happened? So here's what had happened. Monday through Thursday, we were talking with the same guy who was calling from the same number. He'd leave voicemails, texts, like all that jazz. Thursday rolls around, a different guy calls us, I guess from a different office, calls us from a different phone. That phone number shows up as Cambodia on our caller ID. So technically they did call on Friday and Saturday. I don't know why they didn't text or leave a voicemail to follow up or even email us, because that's what they had been doing Monday through Thursday. So I don't know why they didn't do that, but technically they did call us. Now, on Monday, again, we're down to one vehicle. Like, spring break is over. We're back to the work week. J2 has to drive to work. I got things I need to do. We need some vehicles. Mama not riding a bicycle. That's not happening. So Rivian did get us set up with a rental car on Tuesday. So we were able to get that underway. They also communicated with us every day for the rest of the week. They called and gave us updates on the vehicle. So super appreciative about that. And also, while J2 was talking to them on the phone, they said that they had assessed the damage to the underbody liner, and they said that they determined it was driver error. And they also said that there was some damage to the right rear suspension damper, and that they also determined that was driver's error as well. So all in all, they quoted us that it would be $2,600 to fix. That's $2,600 De Niro, people. People, do you know how many pairs of shoes I could buy? I would rather be buying shoes than paying to repair the truck. So J2, this was his moment to shine, his moment of glory, people. He is my prince. He talked to one of their service advisors, he talked to another service advisor, and then he talked to a service manager. And y'all, this conversation was long. They went like back and forth, back and forth. So ultimately, after all that back and forth talk, Rivian decided that they would cover everything under warranty, and they were going to pay, of course, for that rental vehicle that we would be driving for the week. And it gets a little better. They go above and beyond, people here. Like, you got to give props and props is due. Rivian went above and beyond. And the truck was going to be ready on Friday. And again, they were in communication with us every day that whole week, letting us know what was up with the truck. So excellent communication skills. So appreciated that. But when it came to having our truck returned to us, since we already drove to Boston and we had to leave without the truck when it wasn't ready, Rivian actually had our truck delivered to us on a tow truck. People, talk about service here. I was really, really impressed with that. Not only did it save this pregnant mama 5 hours in a car, I mean, also that saves from putting miles on the truck too, so that was really cool. So an extra thank you to Rivian again for that. Also, they even decided to cover the tires being balanced and rotated, so that was really cool. All in all, people, this whole like debacle ended up costing us $0. We were looking at $2,600, and now we were down to zero, and they returned the vehicle literally to our doorstep. So that was really cool. Like, I was expecting some good service, but that was great service. So thank you, Rivian. All right, now we're getting close to the Amazon Return Center. So let me park real quickly, and then I'm gonna tell you what else we had fixed. Now, before I hop out and do my Amazon returns here, I've got 2 today. I wanted to just wrap this video up with you and share with you everything we had done to the Rivian. Also, quick sidebar, I think one of my biggest flaws as a human, or possibly as a wife, is the fact that whenever I return something, like, I think I'm making money. So in my mind, like, I have even more money to spend. Don't tell my husband that. Although I think he's gonna see this because he edits these videos. Okay, but let's get back to everything we had done to the Rivian. I had to write this down because I wanted to make sure I got everything correct for you. So what did we have done to the Rivian? What was repaired? In total, we had first, of course, the underbody liner. That was like the primary thing, people. That was repaired. Also, the damage to the rear suspension damper, we had that repaired too. Let me read what I wrote here. Okay, we also had a single LED bulb that was out in the right rear door, you know, like the ambient lighting. So that was replaced. The seats in the rear, like the heater never worked, like the heated seats. Even when we took delivery of the vehicle, like the heated seats never worked. I think it was probably just like an electrical wire or maybe something that needed to be plugged in. So that was on the list to be repaired. I sat back there yesterday with J3, and I had the seats on high and my booty was still not warm, like not even a little bit. So I'm gonna need to further investigate whether that was actually fixed or not. But that was on the list. Let's see what else. There was a field service action to fix a seatbelt issue, a field service action to install washers on 4 half shafts. Personally, I prefer the full shaft. But whatever gets the job done, people. If it takes 4 half shafts, I mean, to me, that sounds like it could have been 2 full shafts if you put them together. But whatever does it for you. There was also a field service action to remove the upper forward clip tower on the left hand and the right hand upper C-pillar trim panels. I'm gonna be straight with you, I don't know what that means, but that was done. And then of course we wanted to have the tires rotated and balanced. So all in all, people, we went to, again, that initial estimate from the certified body shop of $1,200 to the Rivian's estimate of $2,600 to get everything repaired, to having it actually end up costing $0 and having everything covered under warranty. Y'all, warranties are what's up. Warranties are life. So since we saved all of that extra money, I think I have no choice. I just have to make it rain on my husband tonight. He gonna do a little dance. I'm gonna make it rain. It's gonna be a good time. And you can just imagine that happening. I'm not gonna overlay footage showing you. If you wanna see that, check out our OnlyFans. JK. But all in all, people, like, I am just so glad to have this truck back. We truly missed it. The rental was nice, but not near as nice as the truck. So I'm super glad to have this back. Now, I do have one question for you. Here's my question, people. Think about this for a hot second. Put it in your memory bank, chew on it. If you get a call from Cambodia, would you answer? Yes or no? Drop it in the comments below. If you get a call from another country in general and you don't know anyone in that country, would you answer? I am very curious. Yeah, so drop that in the comments below. But that's all I've got for now. If you've got any other questions or comments, drop them below. Slide into our DMs. Tweet us. That's all I've got. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.